Well, it's been a little while since I've had time to film or made time to film, but we are sprigging today. We started, I guess 2 days ago. We kind of started getting the equipment out and getting some little small patches done, trying to get the kinks worked out of everything, and I wasn't going to throw a camera into getting all the kinks worked out of everything. So today's going to be our big push. We're going to try and get everything over there. There's about 60 acres done. We got Mom driving the pickup, pulling the dump trailer. I'm digging roots. I dump into that. Ashley and Ava are in the tractor, dragging the roller, the packer, whatever you want to call it. And then Dad and Gunner are running the Sprigger. So we're all hands on deck today getting this done. So this is us sprigging Bermuda grass that we'll eventually cut for sod. And we try not to do this very often unless we have some freeze kill or something, because we would rather not have to sprig it, you know, every year. But sometimes that's just how it works. But we're gonna get after it. Y'all stay tuned. All right, turn around here. I'm gonna try and tell you a little bit about how this digger works. Right down there is like tiller tines that spin, digging the ground, slings the roots up onto the main conveyor there that goes up. And that conveyor's got beater bars kind of type floor in, and stuff can fall through it. So all the dirt falls off of it and it dumps off the back, which beats more dirt off of it, and then it goes up the unload conveyor, load conveyor, what do you want to call it, and dumps off into the dump bed, and then or in the dump trailer. And then we take that dump trailer over there and where we're sprigging at, and we dump it out, and then we use our skid steer with a grapple to pick up the roots and put them in the Sprigger. So when we get over there and dump, I'll get around that Sprigger and I'll show y'all kind of how that Sprigger works. And we're just putting roots in the ground. So there's a load of roots. That's what we're putting in the ground. Everywhere there's a it's Bermuda grass. Everywhere there's a joint, it'll throw roots off of it. So we'll scatter this. It gets put out and pushed into the ground by the Sprigger. I'll show that in a little bit, and that's how we grow grass. So alrighty, so we got the skid steer down here. It's got the grapple on it. It's kind of a brush grapple. It's nothing, it's made for you know, clean up sticks and brush piles and all that, but it works really good for picking up roots and loading them too. So he's just gonna grab him a big old pinch of them, reach up there in the back of the Sprigger and drop them in. I've talked about it in past videos. This is a Bermuda King fairway Sprigger. It is a 10-foot wide machine. The way it works is it's got you put all your roots back here, and it's got a live bottom in it, a moving floor, whatever you want to call it, and it moves forward and pulls your roots up. This big thing on the top, it's folded up right now, it normally lays down. That's called a rollback. So what it does is you want your roots to stay a certain level as it walks up into the knives. And as it walks up into that, that is pulling the excess roots back and keeping your rate even. And so as it walks it forward, in here, there are, you see them fingers on that bar there, that spins and throws the roots down on the ground. We'll throw them down right here in this chute. and then these rollers will push it in the ground every time it runs over. There's a roller in between all those rollers. I think it's like 3-inch spacing or something like that. But after they get rolled in, that kind of packs it down a little bit. But then we drag our packer roller over it to make sure everything's meshed down and work out any tracks or anything we've got in it. But that's how that deal works. I'll get some footage of it rolling here in a minute. There's my roller driver. She wants to get some snacks and some drinks.
More than just a roller driver.
What are you doing, sister?
We've got snacks.
She's the snack lady and the roller driver now.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go get the trailer lowered down. Dad's gonna finish loading. We're gonna get something to snack on and a drink and get back after it. All right, we had this little snack break, so Dad's already took off on his first lap after filling up. I'm gonna show y'all kind of what the Sprigger's doing. So like I said, it throws them roots down on the ground. Here's all the roots. As you can tell, right here, there's that roller come through right here. This root had been laying across the top, and the roller rolled it in the ground. So you can tell there that that's pushed down in the ground a pretty good ways. And then Ashley was coming by in that roller and rolling it flat and mainly just knocking these tracks out of it and everything. This here, we've let it set long enough that it's not real soft, so it doesn't leave big ruts or nothing. So, but here comes Dad. He gets up here. I'll kind of show you this thing in action. Start falling, and then them rollers are pushing them in the ground, and that rollback's keeping it all the same height. That's what it looks like right after. So that's how the Sprigger works. Ashley's fixing to get back going rolling, and we're gonna go dig some more roots, and I'll talk to y'all later if anything more exciting happens or anything like that, or maybe if we get done. So we'll see y'all in a little bit. Sam, come here. We got out here to talk to Ashley for a second. She about needs some fuel, but let me show you what the roller's doing. It's an old propane tank. We actually built that. It's got a piece of stock all the way through it, and it's full of water. We fill it up when we go to use it, and then we drain it when we're not using it and park it in the bushes. But we just use that to close up and get some really good ground soil contact, whatever you want to call it. Just make sure all these roots are packed down in the ground good, and there's not a whole bunch of bumps or rough spots or anything like that. So we are getting close to being done, and I really can't believe it. It's gone amazing. Couldn't have asked it to go any better. Things are just gentle along, so hopefully it stays that way. We like about, I'm gonna say 1 or 2 more loads in the Sprigger, and we ought to be getting really close to done. So we'll see. It's definitely a whole lot faster than last time. This Sprigger is worth every penny we've spent on it. truck real fast. But we are getting real close to being done. All we like is from right there to right there. And some inrows. What we're gonna do is, Dad's gonna do the inrows, and we're gonna run as close to that edge. We just don't want a bunch of extra roots piled up or down here trying to run roots out of it till midnight tonight, because this is really blowing our mind how fast we got this done. Last time we did 100 acres. This time we're doing about 60 acres, but last time it took us a few weeks to get this done, and with this new rollback Sprigger, we've done it in a day. So it's definitely worth all the money that we spent on it, because we were able to put this in one day. One Saturday, we got everything Sprigger we needed to, and it hadn't been a hard day either. So, but I'm fixing to go get the water turned on. Ashley took the kids to the house. She's cooking dinner. Mom's gonna take her place in the roller, and we're gonna get the rest of these sprigs out, get the water on it, go home and eat some supper at a decent hour, and that never happens around here. So we'll see y'all in a minute. Made it down here to the pump, getting some fuel. Shot in the tank down here, and checked the oil and the coolant, and now we're just waiting on this dude to prime up. It's gonna be a minute, so it ain't out, but it wasn't up here close. So we're gonna get this done, get this pump rolling, and start watering them roots in. Well, I got the water going. We are gonna push the rest of these sprigs out and go get something to eat. Actually make dinner after she worked the tractor all day, so we really appreciate that. But we're gonna get things wrapped up here and chase this water all night and get these roots watered in. So let them set too long and they'll burn up and won't do very good. So we like to get water on them within 12 to 14 hours of sprigging them. So, but that's all she wrote for today. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, this is gonna be the end of it. We're gonna move some equipment up the hill, got the water running, and I'm gonna get this rolled in, and we're gonna call it a night. So this is the end of the video. Thank y'all for watching, and stick around, because y'all get to see how this is coming in and growing in a few months or a few weeks, and then we'll cut it off this winter. So thank y'all for watching again, and we'll see y'all next time.